Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And last time we decided to side with Lord Harrowmont, and this time, well, we're still siding with Lord Harrowmont. We're going to Dust Town in search of a band of thugs that was harassing a wine merchant. And we heard that their base of operations was in Dust Town. Don't we have another reason to be here? Oh, yeah, the thief from the Shaperette. That's probably not going to be in that merchant building. Shady... Yeah, this is...
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so?
Yeah.
What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
We'll see about that. Let's, stab this guy. Yeah, you're not gonna last long. Oh, proving receipt. Oh, it's a receipt. Only printed in the proving ground. So apparently whoever has the Shaperette tome is going to be at the proving ground. Well, we're going to have to go there anyways because we're still on Harrowmont's side. I'm going to go ahead and mark that as the active quest. Do you have anything to say?
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dust Town so much?
Oh, you're the falling into the sky dwarf. Just... no. Alright, is there... Maybe it's this abandoned building...
You looking for some excitement, honey?
Back here? Maybe this is where we're gonna find the... I don't know. Anyways. We also upgraded Alistair's armor in the last video. He's wearing the Diligent gloves and Diligent body armor. I'm hoping to find some Diligent boots and maybe complete a set. I hope he doesn't need a helmet to complete a set. And here I was like, well, they're probably not hiding in this merchant's building. And then I'm like, oh yeah, they were already harassing another merchant on the other side of town. But no, they're not in here. So we can't find this, what's her name, Javara, or whatever. So I guess we'll just head to the proving. Stealthy item, you know, I don't care about that ability. We're not really using stealth, and quite honestly, the last time I used a dual-wielding rogue, from what I remember of that playthrough, I'm not really missing that stealth ability. Alright, this way to the proving.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I
I
always
feel like
returned.
there's a...
Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
There's like certain
was just you and your
spots
mother
in
there.
towns
No one else.
where when you
Mother
cross the
occasionally
line
had
there, across
company.
that part,
What?
that will trigger your
Company?
characters to
Do
have
I
a
even want to
conversation
ask?
with each other.
No, you really don't.
Because literally it happens every time we walk down this path to and from the proving. You know, one thing I do kind of feel sad about is, you know, we haven't used the other characters much or at all. We haven't really been forced to. Was that a merchant I just passed at the entrance to this place? Oh, there's the Proving Master. I don't think I want to talk to him because I think that other guy... Can we
Walks for
explore the
Pio
Proving
Nigel.
now?
He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the one-season record.
Oh, okay.
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so you're not really a fighter then.
Me?
Have you
Out of
ever
your
fought
mind?
one?
I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Okay.
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
Bare hands, so I might get to punch someone in the
I'm telling
face.
you, Piotin will take the prize.
As
You
opposed
can
to
put
just,
gold on it.
stabbing them. And this is one of the
Look,
two
I already
people
told the
that
Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
this is one of the two people that were supposed to be fighting for Lord Harrimont.
Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for.
I don't want to reveal. Let's just ask his name.
So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am?
The game gave me a pop-up over your name before I talked to you. Oh, that's not what we're actually going to say. Persuasion.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka.
Bully.
Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her married
Persuasion
up,
isn't
so they matched
bullying.
her with Bimo. But
It's not
he didn't
most of the
exactly
options
stop
we've
seeing
had for
each
that
other.
in this game.
She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but I love her.
Okay.
Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband.
Okay, so we have like a two wrongs don't make a right scenario here.
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
Okay, so if I get those letters back, problem solved?
No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me.
Okay, Miaja, so we gotta go talk to
do
her.
that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the Proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Okay, so he's having an affair with another woman, and that's being, blackmailed against him. So yeah, I totally don't support, having affairs. But the thing is that affair is between him and her husband, really. It's really their business. It's not something that should be getting used for a political tool in the Harrimont versus Balin. Which one of them
Proving's
should be
almost starting.
king?
I should leave if you haven't found anything.
Though it is kind of a strike against Harrimont's
If you want me
side,
to register,
having
you'll
this
have to
guy
hurry.
who's having an affair be like one of your representatives, a representative within the Proving. Still, I don't approve of the blackmailing. Now, this is me thinking, I can't go here or there. I don't want to talk to the Proving Master because I'm like, well, maybe I have to find this person somewhere else, like at Tapsters. I'm going to go to Tapsters. We're not supposed to go to Tapsters, by the way. So I need to ramble about something for like the next 5 minutes. So yeah, I do have an issue with the affair. And we're going to circle back to that concept later on. Are we going to resolve it in this episode, or is it resolved? No, we resolve it in this episode. Yeah, because my goal for this episode is to get both those fighters that are supposed to be joining Harrimont to rejoin Harrimont's crew for the Proving. But
Go on about how stupid I am. I'm not stupid. Am I?
If you need to ask the question.
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know.
Oh my gosh,
Or one
Alistair.
of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're
Morgan's
not. You're not even
sarcasm.
listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Oh, those two. Those two. Alright, so I'm looking for that Miaja, or whatever her name is. But what I didn't know is that we can actually get into the proving, those doors in the proving that were locked before. They're actually unlocked now and we could go in there. There's no point in talking to Doolin. Is there a point in talking
I wasn't
to you?
expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
Also, that other person, did I see his name? Or I didn't really get to look at his name.
Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that. And subtle.
I might have to go back and talk to that, because I don't know if we talked to that guy. That guy to the right. No, not him. Not. We're not going to go talk to him. This is,
The proving is
I
not
already know
finished.
we're not.
What
This is
happened?
post-commentary.
May the ancestors.
Okay, so you're not telling us anything new or helpful. That looked like the name of... Okay, I'm just going to spoil it because I still don't have half a clue of what I'm talking about here because I've only recorded gameplay as of this commentary. I've only recorded gameplay of this episode and the next episode. And I think I need to go back and talk to that guy because it looked like his name was
Right? Come up with one.
Ogren.
A question that you can't answer.
See,
Are
we
you
run by
talking
here and
to
here's
me?
another.
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
You're joking, right? A 5-year-old could answer that question. Do you not
Actually,
know
I
more
wouldn't have
than
been
a
able to
child?
answer that
I
question
care nothing for your
until...
religion. And this
I don't
game
remember
of
his
yours
name.
is
Isn't it
over.
like a complicated name?
How the mighty have crumbled.
Alistair, I'm actually siding with Morgan on this. That was not... That was a religious... It was a religious historical factoid question. That wasn't an academic question. So anyways, Ogren is a name that comes... When I look up who to give gifts to or who gets certain gifts... some of our
You're
gifts
back.
that we currently
Did you wish to
have
fight in the proving today?
say they go to Ogren, who we don't have in our party right now.
Well, with politics what they are, many combatants are dedicating their fights to either Prince Balin or Lord Harrimont, mostly Balin. It's a regular parade of past winners out there. Piotr Naidukan always leads a battle unit. He's the prince's cousin. Miaja and Lukejan are twins from the warrior caste. They fight together, put on a good show. They'll all be in their chambers if you want to talk.
Okay, well, we should go meet them before doing this.
Don't wait too long. The proving will begin as soon as everyone's ready.
It's not going to start till I register. It's how this goes. But yeah, we can actually get into here now. And on the other side, too. And these people are just immediately going to cause trouble. Did we just level up? I don't know what that was. But yeah, these people just immediately start attacking us. These must be the thieves. Okay, like a 20-second spoiler alert. These are the thieves that have the Shaperit tomb. And now they're dead. I like how they just immediately start attacking us, like they know we're looking for it. Yep, there it is. Alright, and then if we talk to this guy...
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins.
Okay, so you were trying to buy the thing that...
But you're holding the prize now.
...was stolen from the Shaperate. Can I kill this guy too? I mean, he just wants it, and he...
Yes,
yeah.
well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
If that's what you're calling it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to... Even though we could probably get money from him. Well, I mean, he's offering to buy it from us, but...
Don't take it personally.
Hi.
Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
The Silent Sisters, what's that?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving barehanded.
That's
the woman who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
That's quite the dedication.
I am Ferinden. I serve
I
as
can't say I'd be willing to cut my tongue out
as a silent
for
sister,
anything.
Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine,
if I did that,
she
you guys
requires
wouldn't be able to hear my soothing voice anymore.
Mundane tasks. The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Okay, so I know what side you're on. I want to talk to these people without... I'll just say that.
You have lost. Even in the ring, every man and woman brings an army if people support them. But she who fights without cause is only training.
I just don't want to reveal whose side I'm actually on. Because number one, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm on Balin's side when I'm not. And I'm not going to tell you I'm on Harriman's side when you're on Balin's side. You'll find out in the ring. What do you have?
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
What does this mean? It sounds like illegal,
line
but...
up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings.
Oh, okay.
They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Okay. Who am I fighting?
The younger
What do I
houses
get?
are interested in unorthodox tactics.
Yeah, you kind of said that.
Many
earlier.
hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
Well, it's about
We've got
money
some
for
young
me.
fighters
But
ready to go.
let's try this.
Will be difficult, I assure you.
And we will immediately be thrust into this battle. It did not take long to load. And so apparently this is happening in the proving arena anyways. Oh, I see what you mean by you know, unorthodox tactics, willing to do whatever it takes. That's a blood mage. And now we can deal with these guys. So yeah, I'm not going to reveal my side to them, to these people, because I don't want to start anything before the proving. Get out of here already.
Well done.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
Let me see what I actually...
I'll be here.
I'll come back later. I got 12 silver for that. While that's not a huge amount, it's more than 0, which that's, you know, one of my financial policies, the more than 0 policy. I'm going to drop a save just in case something bad happens, because I haven't saved in a little while. And number 2, I get experience for fighting them, so apparently I can do that some more.
I don't remember seeing you before.
announce
It's a
myself with
pleasure.
my
Sorry
title,
it can't be longer.
because they
Name's Guidon.
like that.
I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
So you're the other one that we need to talk to. Doolin
I
wanted
bet
me
he
to talk
did.
to you.
That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source, Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
What? Okay, who did you hear that from? Because that is not what Doolin said, and Doolin is
And where did you
Harriman's
hear this?
right-hand
That's more
man.
reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Well, I'm not going to lie, because I didn't hear anything from Harriman himself. I'm going to try to intimidate.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man.
Okay,
Maybe
now you're
right.
listening to reason.
I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics.
It's like, really,
If I
you hear
find out
from
this
someone
whole
who's
thing was
clearly
some
going to
flunky
favor
of
Balin.
Balin's lying to me for his own gain. I'll...
Just get back into the fight. Okay, this one was easy.
Maybe I will at that.
We gotta fix that love letter problem now. And I go and check in on the quest, and yeah, we're good. So one thing I was like mentioning earlier with, characters we haven't used much. Ogren is one of the characters. Yeah, I found it because when I was looking up the gifts, some of the gifts we currently have are for Ogren. And we don't have Ogren in our party. So, anyways, one thing I liked about Final Fantasy IV, because I have to compare every RPG on this channel to Final Fantasy IV, my favorite RPG.
Ready for some unofficial
Final Fantasy IV
training
would
opportunities?
force you to use different
We've got some
characters
young
at different
fighters ready to
times, and your
go.
party was constantly
This will be difficult,
like forcefully rotating. We haven't had to do much of that here. I mean, okay, there's a battle where we can't take Morrigan. We can't take Morrigan to go fight Flemeth, so I'll have to swap Morrigan out there. Beyond that, other than, prior to collecting characters, we can use whatever party we want. Which, it's cool, but at the same time, we have a whole bunch of people that are just sitting back at camp and haven't done anything all game. I mean, I don't have a problem with that because I like this team setup that we have. I like the dual mages. I like the sword and shield Alistair
Good job,
to
Warden.
complement our
You've earned a
dual
portion
wielding
of the
rogue.
receipts. Let me know if you want to go again.
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm also going to stop
I'll be here.
after each one because I don't know if I see how my stamina and health are low. I'm going to let that fill up because I don't know if jumping right into another battle is going to automatically restore that. By the way, what we'll see when we get to the proving, I do believe that it will restore
Ready
automatically.
for some unofficial training?
And they'll start us off with full health and stamina and whatnot. But I'm not taking my chances here. Oh my gosh, this is an arcane warrior. I don't think we've met one of those yet. That's cool. They look cool. They got that cool aura. Stab your aura. So, I mean, I think it would be a little bit neater if there was, like, spots where we had to use certain characters. Even if it was just for, like, one dungeon or something.
How amusing!
That way, our characters, like, all our characters, like, get some use. As opposed to, like, Sten and Zevran,
Good
who've
job,
been sitting
Warden.
in our party
You've earned a
at the
portion
party
of the
camp,
receipts.
not doing anything.
Let me know if you want to go again. I'll be here.
Okay, so I wonder how many times we can keep going with this. We'll come back to that. We interrupt our semi-illegal fighting practices to do more exploration. Of course, we have not explored this side. This side of things is not going to be as extensive as the other side of the proving. Oh, hey, we need to talk to you.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
I'm entering.
Is that an accusation?
It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the
Okay,
ring.
number one, I wasn't actually
helping them keep
threatening
their
you.
dirty
I was
secrets, though.
making a statement.
That's another story.
I'd like to see those letters.
I bet you would.
Just tell Basil Harriman to fight.
Then you'll see them on the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
Hey, wait. I need those letters.
You're quickly overstepping your welcome.
Another Balin person acting like that. This is how we know we chose the right side. Okay, so we didn't get those letters from her. That's a problem. Well, let's keep exploring and see if we can... I mean, it doesn't say we failed the side quest. Let's see if we can do something. Oh! Her quarters, they're locked. Haha, we unlocked them. It was a 40 experience lock, too. While the treasure was like, what was that, 30 or 20 experience lock? Okay, so the treasure was easy to unlock. It was the other thing that wasn't. Hey, this is the big...
Guards, remove this intruder.
Oh, shut up. Okay, you have nothing interesting to say. That's the big head cheese they were talking about. Balin's cousin.
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
Oh, again. I mean, I guess I shouldn't go up to her and try to flash those love letters in her face. But you know what? We'll just take them back and give them to this guy, and we'll be all set.
The proving's almost starting.
Okay, so revisiting the concept of,
you
know, the two wrongs don't make a right. I don't like that he's having an affair with someone else's wife.
I don't want to know. Just...
But I have your letters.
I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
Perhaps a little token of your gratitude is in order. I'm going to do this because
if you can keep those letters
he's
from the
doing
public
wrong
eye, I would
things,
gladly gift you with a finder's fee. Say, 10 sovereigns?
Oh, persuasion check. I'll take 15. Let's see it. Let's do it. Why not? He's having an affair.
I certainly can't argue with that logic. Here you are. Now pardon me, there's little time left to rejoin the proving.
Cool.
Thank you again, friend.
We just got 15 sovereign out of this. Didn't you just walk off and then you're still sitting? Whatever. Not gonna complain. We got that quest completed. Everything is fixed except, you know, the fact that he's still having an affair with someone.
Ready for some
But that's their own
unofficial
personal
training
business. That shouldn't have
opportunities?
anything to do with
We've got some young fighters
Balin
ready to...
or Harriman being on the throne.
Time for more practice.
Hi there. Elven healer. Yeah, we gotta take out this healer before she heals everything. She's doing mass rejuvenation. God, come on, stab her. Die. Stop being a healer. Hey, we leveled up. That's awesome. Alright, let's take War Cry. That's the ability Alistair's gonna be working on. Knock me back. Stun you. Stun and stab. That's how we roll here. Wynn's mana is getting kind of low. And I mean Morrigan's already on empty because she just comes in and spews her spells all over the place. I don't have a problem with that. It's a great way to start combat. You know, just start off strong, knock your enemy down and out, and then just work on cleanup.
It'll take some time before they are ready to challenge you again. Take this with my thanks.
Ooh, we got an item as well. What did we get? Okay, so we got to find a piece of equipment that's, you know, circled in... What's it going to be? Oh, it's this blood ring. It has to be this blood ring. It's restricted to a blood mage. Improves blood magic plus 5 spirit damage. That's probably a really good ring. but we can't possibly have a blood mage in our party on this playthrough. Or I could go on a different file and play until I unlock the blood mage. I'd have to go to the mage file because you have to be a mage in order to unlock blood mage. I could do that. I'd have to go through the circle tower again, because you'd have to send the mage into the Fade, your main character into the Fade. In order to do that, you have to have the circle tower beat before going to Redcliffe. Yeah, I'm not going to do all that again. We're just not going to have a blood mage, okay? We're going to get Mark for Death, and we're actually going to assign Mark for Death in place of that below the belt ability that I've kind of mostly been forgetting to use. The one that's, yeah, right there on the left. And we're going to put Mark for Death there. So it, you know, marks people for death. They take additional damage from all things, so that seems like it could be useful. We'll have to give it a try. Alright, and then I have to try and get out of here, and the 3D-ness I've gotten like completely turned around and lost in this place. Alright, so next time we are going to enter the Proving because we have our fighters rejoining Harrowmont, and so yeah, I'll see you guys then.